Halo, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wiwik. I'm from ICP of Science Education. I made this video in order to make English achievement given by Miss Rahma. With English videos that detail for Naked Size TV. From the video I watched before, if it's about natural disaster, especially earthquakes, that occur a lot in countries where the occupation is so heavy that there are many fatalities. Okay, now we enter the author of the story from the previous video. From the video, naked size of angry earth. Why is the title angry ear? Because the ear is angry. That the story, all the contents of the planet, maybe we live in a fairly safe area, but that's not true of millions of the people living in different areas. Then we make life alternated because of natural disaster. If this does not occur, they can as millions of people such as earthquakes and other destroying entering cities in a short time. Storm, flood, and earthquakes, to oil spill and nuclear accidents. Natural disaster and technology are becoming increasingly frequent and destructive throughout the planet air. Here opens new avenues when anthropologists careful watch disaster and respond to victims immediately after the, the event and at the long run. Disaster arises from the tendency of humans to take risks that make people vulnerable to natural disaster, both to technology and nature, and show how far anthropology has moved on a model that seems static and balanced. Approaching 100 million city dwellers fear constant danger from the earthquakes and many more. The danger of earthquakes felt by people, buildings, and have many cities. The world which is near sun beneath and the clouds can be 90%. Earthquakes when you are right above the earthquake you seem more vibrant, even from the small distance. Approaching 100 million city dwellers fear constant danger from the earthquakes and many more. The danger of earthquakes felt by people, buildings, and have many cities. The world which is near sun beneath and the clouds can be 90%. Earthquakes when you are right above the earthquake you seem more vibrant, even from the small distance. 1906 in San Francisco or 1923 in Tokyo, we can see that the bigger earthquakes do incredible damage and have more people living in the city now than we did 100 years ago. If I finance it center like this by the earthquakes today, the entire global economy badly destabilizing natural disaster which lead to an economic spiral can last. Science is looking for a reliable way to predict where and when the next big strike will occur one area has an ear that's greater than anywhere under the specific circumference and secrets the entire Pacific and Southern tectonic plates. China Sea crossing into California in down the South America volcano alone. Quakes are measured using a system calling a Richter scale. The range from 1 to 10 is stranger, the power number increasing full, and earthquakes of magnitude 5.5, for example, stranger. Then the 5.5 earthquakes is less than the modern 1 million times that, as strong as the Hiroshima explosion in 1945. Frequency of building vibration could cause it to vibrate louder than its voltage and eventually collapse in our mini city, a restricted macro city, as earthquakes prove as possible. But when the last major earthquake of Los Angeles, California, used was a building one shaken to the ground. That of the art specially. The Sin City disaster of home to emergency. Sagari Training Center. This training facility has been designed to solve where the urban siege reserve will meet. One day into the disaster, sun establishment. In the year 20,000, the 6 million sites covering 52 hectares. Each year trained hundreds of research specialists from all over the world. The earthquakes and as well international research team or constant standby is able to prepare equipment in a few minutes and fly to any part of the world to the air in tribal search and rescue effort. Voice directly the much natural the earthquakes, slurry, but earthquakes as the post of the last post. Therefore, danger to be studied in naked science, met with Professor Constantin Lab in California, one we found alarming. Quakes are a catalyst for order, the deadly power of the extraordinary power of naked size. Tsunami have claimed that one of the most deadly natural phenomena can occur triggered by the extraordinary power of underwater earthquakes in the antique of killer walking walls used about how this could happen. To the tsunami expert professor, the professed the very underestimated danger. In the last half century, Indonesia, the tsunami has killed more people in United States. Of all the earthquakes combined, people could sit on the beach completely and especially not tsunami, volcanic, and everyone fitting on the beach will be completed. The story tsunami occurred throughout the Asian more, but the most common in the Pacific more around smearing of fire. A general tsunami, but a wave of 100 feet or more has been recorded on occasion. The biggest earthquakes that has been recorded in Indonesia in 1860 sent a large tsunami. Tsunami can only be caused by like earthquakes directly below the sea floor. Here they experience earthquakes as we can get somewhere around the world. City prediction can be evacuated and resource and surface plates in the high, but understand the seeming random earthquakes. Behavior remain in elusive gulf human have attempted to predict earthquakes for thousands of people in the ancient world when superficies for behavior change that air profit close to the coming of disaster, but even though some research show that animals change their behavior before earthquakes, the department is at least scientific method that are not really on seriously studying the prediction of successful arrival will over our future. Uh, so that was the contents of the video that I called that the conclusion from the previous video, where the angry ear amidst a great natural disaster that can destroy human and other living creatures and severe damage caused by earthquakes accompanied by tsunami. Okay, just it. Thank you for watching, and I'm sorry about problem from my video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.